All praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostle elders in New York, GMS. Salutations to you, Yakum, around the world is teaching truth in your lives. On the line for it, and shalom to you, serious Aqua. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bun Gad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. And you can see right here, the truth is being exposed about the so-called Mexicans, the tribe of Issachar in the history, man. All right, and I came across this history in a while, all right, about this lie that the so-called Mexicans, Issachar, are paternal descent of Esau, some Edomites from Spain. All right, here's the information right here from this page, Mexican Excellence. You know, in another video, which I've talked about. All right, it says Mestizaje, patriarchal Mestizo centered. All right, it said natural ideas and art about indigenous women, and the white man was Esau. He's not white, he's red. All right, it said does not allow any other variation. The father is always the European man, the woman is always indigenous. Mestizaje reinforce the patriarchal and white center male power. In complete race indigenous people of the population, the concept is inherently anti-black and racist. Right? Because this is as anti-Judite, right? Basically anti-Israelite, man. All right, this is what Esau does. Esau lies, man. All right, he constantly lies about everything. All right here, Psalms 58 and 3. All right. Cause what do they always play when you around Black History Month? All right, which is garbage history because number one, our people not black. Like the so-called Negroes, the tribe of Judah, so-called West Indians, the tribe of Benjamin, so-called Haitian, the tribe of Levi are not black. Their skin is brown. All right, just like there is a Cartwright brother, the so-called Mexicans. All right, it says Psalms 58:3, the wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And this is one of the lies, man. All right, like I said, what they do when they play roots and all that thing, they always show you, which did happen to our women, because it happened to there's like women, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, Deuteronomy 28:30, you know. And basically, it's like woman's engaged to her. It's like man or married to her. It's like man, and the so-called white man coming to slave shed and sleeping on women. But that didn't happen to all Israelites. All right, because how would we be here today? And this is what Esau say. Well, you know, that never happened. Y'all never been here today, and you know you gotta get along with us. You can't be anti. This is because they're not white, they're red. You can't be anti-white. Right, because of this, right, this is one of the tools they use, man. All right, to keep their to keep their queendom going on. All right, and their queendom run on the currency of lies. All right, so it's a lie that Issachar descend from some Edomite men from Spain. And then what? He labeled them Mestizo. All right, Mestizaje is what it is. All right. And that goes with Deuteronomy 28 and 37. All right. It says Mestizaje cast turned them into centralized white to drive for a modern, right? To push Edomite supremacy, red supremacy. All right. Seeks to whiten up indigenous and black people, never seeks to indigenize or black white, right? Also the so-called Afro Latinos among the Northern Kingdom and Latin America and Caribbean, man. All right, to make it seem like that Latin America is the face of Latin America is Esau, the so-called white man. That's why you got some Jakes, they bugged out anyway. All right, they bugged out, and they think that and they look at the 12 tribes saying they think that the Latin speaking tribe are a bunch of so-called white people, Edomites, which is totally the opposite, man. All right, completely erases black people from the Mexican there, right? Erased the tribe of Judah and Benjamin, so-called Negro West Indians down in Mexico from history. All right. Glamorized white male sexual terrorism of indigenous women. Glamorized Esau. All right. Places white man Esau, all right, so-called white man, Esau, exclusive progenitors of a new race. Ain't no such thing as a new race. You are the seed of your father, regardless of what you look like. Your father's seed go back to an Edomite man, so-called white man, you're an Edomite. If your father's seed go back to a so-called Mexican man, all right, you from who was paternally descended of indigenous people in Mexico, you are from the tribe of Issachar. Just plain and simple. All right. And this is the truth. Right, was used to repress guerrilla decast and destroy indigenous resistance. Right, it's called frightment. Was used in the 19th century Mexican politics to erase millions of indigenous people into whiteness. Right, paper genocide. Same thing happened to the tribe of Gad on the eastern coast of America. So-called Native Americans. They got reclassified as Negro, white, mulatto, etc. Man. Right, and it's what book? Right, she said, I first questioned the Mestizaje in the 1990s when I read Mexico Profano by Mexican anthropologist Guillermo Buffa Batilla. Then in 2019, I came across the works of Federico Navarrete, and I was excited to see how this argument continued to take form in Mexico. My understanding of this concept has been truly refined and is right and tireless. Comfort toss debates. Do I agree with everything you say? Of course not, but it's reaching a conclusion on Mestizaje are on point. All right, you got this book. Now look for this book online. It's unavailable. It's available in Kindle or not. But I'll get a chance. I'm get a hold of this book. Hope I get it in English. All right, but if I don't, hey, I get it. I have one of the Spanish speaking brothers in the camp to translate it. All right, for him if I do sit down. Most how one, but yeah, man, this. This it. So shalom.